Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Again, it has been quite a while, which is my fault. But my name is Morgan. If you are new, thanks for joining and watching this video. I'm super excited because today officially kicks off my Disney packing time. So we're actually about 2 weeks away from our trip. And so we're traveling over Labor Day. So 2 weeks from Labor Day is basically today. And my husband has work this weekend, so this is always my time to hang out and film myself packing for a trip that we're going on. So again, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna show a little chaotic pack and prep, what I do to prepare for Disney specifically, and just like other trip tips along the way. So let's get started. All right, the infamous packing stage one. If you have watched any of my other previous packing videos, you know that the guest room is my packing hub. So we are back again in the guest room for some beginning stage look here, because this is always how the beginning of my packing process goes, where this is a spare bedroom. We really don't use this space very much, although that is my husband's closet. But basically, this is just a great space for us to start compiling things for our upcoming trips. So as you can see, pure chaos. Not proud of the state it's in right now, but it always comes together. So there is our beginning look here at the packing area guest room. So like I said, we're about 2 weeks out, which is great because I like giving myself plenty of time, especially when I try to film these things. It always comes down to the last minute and I scramble and I forget to film and it just doesn't turn out well. So I'm trying to give myself a lot of time. And like I said, with John Luke working this weekend really does give me that time, because we don't have plans or anything this weekend, so I can fully prepare and just devote a lot of time to the packing process. So it is Saturday morning. I've just put on a little tennis dress, taken a shower, put on a little makeup. I'm actually gonna go run an errand really quick and then I'll probably come back to the packing, but I did want to just get the intro started and kind of get you a beginning morning look here at what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the video and the rest of my packing process. So a little info about our trip this time. So this is our third year going back to Disney World at the same time. So we've gone 2021, 2022, and now this year. In that like first few days or first week of September. In 21, we went a few days after Labor Day and it was so ideal. I think that was also because it was 2021, it was still like a lot of people weren't traveling, I don't think at that point. So the crowds were great. We got on like everything we wanted to. It was just really ideal for like crowds and wait times and things like that. That year we stayed at the Waldorf. I forgot what specifically it's called, but it was the Waldorf in Orlando, and that was incredible. It was also like we were counting it as our honeymoon, so it was a little bit more of like a upscale stay for that, but really loved the Waldorf. And then last year we stayed at the JW Marriott in Bonnet Creek, which I don't know, we kind of liked that one maybe better than Waldorf. I don't know. I would stay at either one again, but we did like both of those. But this time we're doing something different. So we're actually going to stay on property for the first time. So neither of us have stayed on property at Disney World. I've actually stayed at the Swan and Dolphin in 2018, I believe, for like a pageant that I did, but that's the closest to on property that we've been, or that I've been. So we're really excited to actually stay on property. So we're doing a split stay. We're doing the first part of our trip at Pop Century, and then the second half or quarter of our trip, we're doing 2 nights at Pop Century, 4 nights at Coronado Springs in the Tower. So really excited. We were originally just going to do Coronado and just make it like a 4-night trip. And then we were like, you know what, let's just go over Labor Day and extend it a little in the beginning. So we ended up just picking Pop Century because it's more affordable and they had rooms available. And so we're gonna kind of try out 2 different properties, which will be interesting. So really excited about that. I've been like researching. I'm definitely a researcher when it comes to travel. I think half the fun of travel for me is planning the trip beforehand. So we don't use like a travel agent or anything like that. I just really enjoy looking up that kind of stuff. So I've looked up a ton about both resorts. I'm really excited about both of them. I know that Coronado is like, I don't know, people say it's a hit or miss, but since we don't have kids, like this is just my husband and I going, you know, I know it's like not as themed. And I know that they only have bus transport, which people really seem to complain about, but that doesn't bother me because we've only had bus transport. Like the Waldorf and the JW were both bus only resorts and it didn't bother us. So I think it'll be fine. And then we do have the Skyliner at Pop, which I'm excited about. So that is a little bit of info about our trip. So we're doing 4-day park hoppers. My husband's in the military, so we get great rates on tickets and we also got discounts on our hotel stay through the military. So we're going for a great price and we've been budgeting and planning for months and now we're finally 2 weeks away. So I'm really excited to just get packing. This is also one of my favorite parts of any trip is packing. And the other big trip we did this year was our cruise back in March. Yeah, March. And I know that a ton of you probably came from that kind of realm that I was doing, like the cruise packing. So hopefully you enjoy Disney packing as well. I do feel like cruise and Disney, for some reason, they share a lot of the same audience. Don't know why, but just people who like those types of vacations, I feel like typically like both of those things, which is kind of funny. So hopefully you still can get some content enjoyment out of this packing. So let's get started. I know I've already showed kind of a snapshot of this, but I will dive a little bit deeper into my chaotic piles here on the bed. So I have started laying out some clothes that I know I'm gonna take. So that is that. We've got some snacks here. I bought that umbrella, that's new. Got some of my packing cubes out, bathroom stuff, a few things that I've purchased. And then here's like some of my bags that I'll be taking, a hat, and then my husband started packing his stuff over there, which makes me so happy. I love when he starts packing early because it means he's excited, and I love just helping him kind of get organized too because he does like when I help him pack stuff and choose things, which I also love. And then he's got his bathroom stuff over there. So yeah, I think we're in a good starting point. I always like this stage of packing, and you can tell it continues over there. I do like this stage or this, this method of packing where throughout, you know, leading up to your trip, you just take things that you know you're going to need and pile them over in one area. And I really think that helps build the excitement. It also helps kind of just visualize what you kind of need to be packing and bringing for a trip. So I do like just kind of throwing things in one area of your house and getting to kind of build that. And then when it comes time that you actually have a day to devote to packing, you can kind of sort it out and get it all organized. So like I said, I do have an errand to run. I'm gonna go drop off some clothes. I have a consignment appointment, so I'm gonna go drop off some more clothes at that, and then I'll come back and I think I'll devote the rest of the afternoon to packing. So there'll be a temporary pause, but you won't notice anything. So definitely wanted to just briefly talk about the first little area, I guess, of packing, and that is makeup. So I used to be a big makeup girly. I would get ready every day, full face of makeup, you know, that was just very common for me. And then truly it was like 2020 really I just stopped getting ready. Like I'm sure many of you did. So my makeup game has really stepped like 10 feet back from what I used to do, which I kind of like. And I know that's like more of a trend now to do less makeup. So it all worked out, but I did want to give you a look at the park makeup that I'm going to take for this trip. I did do like similar to what I would do at a park day. I know the lighting is not ideal, but it's really light, basically just like sunscreen heavy, and that's about it. So this is pretty much my goal, to look, at least in the mornings in the park. I know it's gonna be hot as all heck in Disney during that first week of September. I know it's like this summer is like the hottest on record or something right now, so I'm sure we're in for it. So this is my attempted starting look, and something that's kind of sweat proof, a lot of sunscreen, not really a ton of coverage because you're just sweating all day. So I'm gonna show you what I bring in terms of makeup. All right, so a really brief little makeup tour for what I'm wearing in the parks. So in terms of skincare, I guess, I start with like a little moisturizer. This is like a Clinique Moisture Surge Intense is what it's called. So that's always like a daily moisturizer. I have like a big one of those that I use pretty regularly. And then I found this at Target and I really like it. It's Calming Day Lotion SPF 30. I do have fairly sensitive skin, and that seems to be a great product that I've found. So I'll layer this, and then I'll do this Supergoop Glow Screen, which is tried and true. I love Supergoop products. I try to stick to like cleaner products, and Supergoop is cleaner, as in like natural, non-toxic type of stuff. So I do like that glow screen. It's basically a tinted sunscreen, very light tint, not a ton of coverage, which I actually like. So that is pretty much kind of sun protection. I will put a little bit of concealer on. This is Tarte Creaseless Concealer, so I'll bring a little bit of that for like under eye. And then this is just a pressed powder from Sephora that I will put on top of that. So that is kind of like all the coverage that I'll do for park days. And then a little bronzer, a little blush. That's a Rare Beauty one. This one is Bliss. My camera quality is obviously very poor, but this is the color Bliss. This is what I'll use for eyes. This is like an Ilia shimmery liquid powder eye tint. So this is basically what I'll put on my eyes. This is another like little compact of shadows that maybe I'll do like in a crease. Mascara. I did buy a waterproof mascara though for in the parks, because I feel like that'll be a little bit better just in terms of like humidity, water rides, sweating, etc. I feel like I will probably prefer a waterproof mascara. So that is in the other room. Brows, I'll either do one of these brow products. This is like an Item Brow Chow, or this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I'll do those for brows. I do a little bit of under eye powder. I like this Derma Blend, and I love these little puffers from Amazon. They're like velour, and they're very inexpensive for a pack of like 6. So I'll do that like under eye and maybe T-zone just for a little bit of powder. And I'll spray it with some type of like setting spray, like a Morphe setting spray to set it all in. So that is pretty much park makeup, and that's what I have on today. So that gives you like an idea of what it would look like. But again, very minimal coverage. It may look like a lot of products to you or may not, but I just try to keep it pretty simple, knowing that I'm just going to be a sweaty mess by the end of the day anyways. So yeah, that is my kind of makeup look, and I will layer on sunscreen, like a spray sunscreen throughout the day, but that gets you started pretty well. And then I did put these out because if I'm not in the parks and we're like going out to a dinner or probably like travel day or something that I know I'm not going to be outside all the time, I'll probably put one of these 2 on after my glow screen because it's a little bit more coverage. So this is Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I do really like this product for like every day. And I also have liked this, which I know not many people do. It's hard to see, but it's a Tarte Hydro Flex Serum. What is it called? Serum foundation, but it's very minimal coverage. So that's a travel size, and they're always on sale at Sephora. So I picked up another one of these that is going to get shipped to me that I feel like will be good to bring in case I want a little bit more of a coverage look. So that is a look at all the makeup. All right, like I said, I'm off to an errand now. I have my bag of consignment stuff that I'm gonna be dropping off, hopefully getting a little money for. And then I will come back and continue the packing process. So here we go, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back home. A successful little errand. And that's technically prep for Disney because consigning is always, wow, what? Consigning is always something that I do throughout the year before trips and just in general, because I always like kind of rotating my closet and I'm continually like refining my wardrobe and really just focusing on keeping things in our house that we actively use and wear and all things like that. So technically that was part of trip planning because I always use that money from consignment to be like spending money on trips. So I'll show you an example. So here it says Disney money and it's just a normal envelope. So I crossed out cruise because that was originally what this envelope was when I started this year, but I've been doing this for so long. But when I consign clothes, not so much Poshmark because I don't really sell very much on Poshmark, but if you like consign clothes or you do like Plato's Closet or things like that, basically what I do is I keep this envelope somewhere whenever we have a trip coming up, and I'll use it as like my little extra spending money or like trip cash, so to speak. So for example, when we started planning our cruise, that was like November maybe, I'll like start an envelope, and then when I do my like consignment and I cash out that money, they give it to you in cash obviously, and I basically just go take the cash home and stick it in this envelope, and then right before we leave on the trip, I just get all the cash from that, and that's like extra little money that I get to spend on the trip, or it's tip money, or, you know, like you always need cash on trips, and so I feel like that's just my little way of getting extra money before trips that I don't necessarily budget for, because I don't ever know how much I'm really gonna end up with. Like, for example, I've been saving this since our cruise, so like March, and it's August, and I have like $114, which is pretty good. But for the cruise, I think I had like $60 or something. So you never know how much is going to be in there, but it's just fun to have a little extra way of getting cash. This is a really long explanation about consignment, but I just wanted to tie that into the video because, you know, if in the next 2 weeks I sell any items, I'll probably go to the consignment shop and cash that out and add it to our trip fund or our Disney money. And then we have a little bit of spending cash, whether that's like in the airport or like I said, tip money. Like sometimes we need tips for like, I don't know, the bellhop or things like that. So it's always good to have some cash. And especially when it doesn't feel like it came out of your trip money, like kind of like girl math. So I love cash and I love consignment, and so that is just an example of like something that we kind of like to do that is always a fun little addition to our trip. Anyways, I'm gonna start off showing you what I've gotten recently that's new. So typically I pack like similar things, and if you've seen any of my videos in the past, you know that I wear like the same things too. So this Disney packing clothes-wise is very similar to what I brought last year, but that's okay. And I think there needs to be more people out there saying that it's okay to rewear outfits. So just putting that out there, that clothes-wise, I pretty much stay the same. Like maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 new things clothing-wise, but for the most part, my clothes pretty much stay the same for travel and Disney and things like that, because it's mostly like athletic wear, but I'll show you that in a little bit. But I did want to show you some new things that I got that are like little essentials or I don't know, little bits that I've purchased on Amazon and Target and things like that that I've gotten for the trip. So I'm going to show you some new things that I got. These are from Amazon. So I got this Gold Bond friction stick, which if you have thick thighs, you know that when it's hot and humid and you're walking a million miles a day, this will be great. So you rub this on your inner thighs, and it's like a deodorant stick like that. I know there's a bunch of different brands out there. Like I said, this one's from Amazon. It was highly rated and it was the cheapest out of like a bunch of them. And I feel like sometimes you don't need the most expensive item, especially when this is essentially like a deodorant stick that you're just rubbing on the inside of your thighs or wherever you chafe. So I'm gonna get this for this trip. It's not like a huge issue, but it is something that I feel like would make the trip a little bit more comfortable. So this is the first item that I got from Amazon that I'm going to be bringing. This is also new from Amazon. I've gotten these in the past and had them for like different travel things, but I ran out, so I got an order of these little shout wipes. These are great just to have in general for any type of travel, or you can put them in your car and things like that, but they're just little individual packets, which I like, and I can put them in my park bag. And if we happen to spill anything, these are great for that. So that's another item I got from Amazon. This is kind of funny. This is not really like a Disney essential, but this is just something that we're bringing that I got from Amazon. It is Monopoly Deal. So this is like essentially like an expedited version of Monopoly in a card game. And you can play it with 2 people and you don't need a board or anything. So I'm gonna bring this because, you know, when you have downtime at the hotel or traveling and things like that, sometimes you want something other than just being on your phone. So we played it the other night and it's pretty fun. And I feel like now that we got the hang of it, it does go a little bit quicker, but this is something that we're bringing that was also super cheap from Amazon. And I've heard a lot of other people like this game. So I'm gonna bring this as a little activity. This, I feel like this is like, I'm like a little behind on this. I did have like a version of this when we first went and I didn't love the first one that I got, but this one was more highly rated on Amazon, and I've seen so many people with these on Instagram and like on YouTube videos in the parks with them. So it is a mini fan and it's so cute. So I've had one of these in the past that's like a square. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little rectangle and it has a fan, and it didn't really work that well, but this one is, look how tiny it is. It would definitely fit like in your belt bag. Like, look at that. Really perfect size. And you charge it with a little I think that's a USB-C charger. And you just turn it on. And it has like levels, like that's the first level. This is the second level, and it has a third level. So this is great for when it's 1,000,000 degrees in the parks. And I am a sweater, and this is going to be really nice. So I'm hoping that the battery lasts like a decently long time, and I like that it has a little strap, and I can just fan myself during the park days. That is that little fan. This is what it looks like. I'll have everything, I feel so official, but I'll have everything linked from Amazon in the description in case you want to go and shop, and I get a tiny kickback. It is kind of funny that now that I've started doing that and I get a little money from it, I'm seeing how little commission I actually get from like people buying these products from my links, but it is very helpful. But it's just kind of funny that I'll literally get like 20 cents or something from when people buy stuff on Amazon from me. But hey, it adds up, and I do really appreciate if anyone does do that. So check out the links in the description to see some of the stuff that I've purchased from Amazon. All right, the next thing are these little travel bottles, which I have tried to not buy for years, like literally years. I travel a lot, and I've always just bought minis of things. Like, this is an example. This is like a shave cream, and I would just typically go out and buy these mini travel sizes of things, and they are I will say they're very convenient, and I don't really have anything against these items like travel size, but it's kind of wasteful sometimes, especially when it's like, I don't know, I don't want to like have to purchase extra travel size things. I really want to start just using what I have. And so that is where these came in. So this is a little set of 4, and it came with this little cute bag. And it comes with little stickers too, so you can label, like that says shower gel. So that can, and they're squishy. I like that they're not like the plastic ones. Like I've tried those cheapy plastic ones from Target that you can refill, and they just don't stand up, you know, throughout time very well. So I did get these ones, and they're like a silicone-y, and it comes in this little bag. And this is TSA approved if you like are a carry-on person. This is like the size that you can do for carry-on. And I did get my husband the same one as well, but in different colors, so he can have his as well, because I just want us to both stop buying those little travel size things of products, because I don't really want to be that wasteful with like all that packaging. And this just seems like more sustainable long term. So this is also going to be linked down below, but I'm very excited about these, and I just like refilled them yesterday for the first time. So excited about that. Let's see, another item I got for Disney to kind of prep is this spray for your shoes. So it's called Crepe Protect Ultimate Rain and Stain Resistant Barrier. So this was like the best thing on Amazon, and I've seen other people recommend this for spraying your shoes. So it's a shoe protector spray. So that is another item that I bought for Disney preparation. All right, so that is basically from Amazon what I bought for the trip in preparation. So those are all my like little new goodies that I bought. And then I also went to Target, of course, and picked up some other things. So I got like another little hand sanitizer with the little loopy that we can put on our park bag. So this is that. Another makeup pack, the travel pack. I know some people hate makeup wipes, but I like them. Downy Wrinkle Release. You saw this in my Cruise Essential video, but this is great just to pack. I think it works decently well. It's not gonna replace like a true iron, but it is good for like in a pinch. I would use that spray, and then maybe also like hang up your item in the bathroom while you shower and like let the steam help as well. I didn't get this from Target, but this is also something I'm bringing. My pump hand soap. You also saw this in my cruise video. I hate using bar soaps in hotels, so I just feel like this makes them a lot cleaner, and especially when you're traveling, you want to be more hygienic than normal. So I like to bring my own pump soap. Also bringing a little mini deodorant. This is like a Dove 0% aluminum deodorant spray. So I'm gonna bring this because I just, yeah, the heat is my #1 complaint when we go to Disney, but I mean, it is what it is, but I definitely need something to keep a little bit fresh in the parks. And I like this little travel size, after I just said I hate travel size, I do like this travel size deodorant because you can't obviously put this into another container. That wouldn't work very well. So there are a need for some travel size items, and I guess deodorant is one of them. But I'm gonna bring this and put it in my park bag as well. And you can see if I wanted to put it in here, I could. So that's nice. All right, walking you through some of the other things that I'm bringing on my trip. Like I said, we're bringing some snacks. These are mainly for like the plane, I would say, like for travel days. I'll just bring this plastic bag with some snacks in it for us. So those will be in our carry-on, and then I think I'll pack these in my normal suitcase. I just got some of these bars for us to have like in the parks or in the morning or whatever. So I'm gonna pack those probably in the suitcase. And then this is kind of funny, but I'm gonna bring some disposable coffee cups because my husband likes having like multiple cups of coffee in the morning, and so I'm gonna bring some of these so he can take them into the parks with him, because with the reusable mug that you can buy, like I don't want to carry that into the parks. So we'll probably get coffee in the reusable mugs that they sell, and then we'll probably transfer it into one of these cups so he can take it into the park and then just throw it away. So I am gonna be bringing some of these. These are the bags that I'm gonna bring. So I'm gonna bring my Lulu belt bag in like the normal size, which this has gone to Disney with me. This will be my 3rd year. I got this in 2021 before they blew up, and now everyone has one, but I do really like it, although mine's like getting literally so worn on the inside, so it's not holding up super well on the inside, but I do like this one for the parks. It's, you know, fine to get wet and things like that. But then I also have my bigger Lulu belt bag, which is like the larger size, and you can kind of see the size comparison there. This one's slightly bigger, but it holds a lot more on the inside. So I'll probably alternate between these two. And then I'm also bringing this little black backpack from Target that is good for parks or Disney Springs or whatever as well. So those are the 3 park bags that I'll probably alternate between. And then I'm bringing my little Coach crossbody as like a little nighttime bag, so for like dinner and things like that. So those are probably the bags that I'll be bringing. I was gonna bring like a pool bag, but I really just think I can use the backpack. Like I don't need to bring another bag for the pool. So those are the bags that I'll be bringing. I have laid out my outfits in our bedrooms so I can just kind of take a better look at them, but I'll walk you through kind of my thought process in how I'm picturing outfits, and I probably will add like a few more, to be honest with you, because I don't think that this is going to be enough. So let me just take us through each pile here. I forgot to say too that we're going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so we're also doing that on the last park day that we have. So our order was going to be Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, then we have a rest day, and then Epcot, and then Magic. And so on our Magic Kingdom day, we'll be going to Mickey's Not So Scary that night. So that's also what we're packing for. We're not doing like major costumes because it's supposed to be like 95 degrees or something crazy, and we're not like big costume people or anything, so we're just doing like very minimal themed outfits, I guess. So that's also what we're packing for, but yeah, just wanted to mention that as well. Very excited, which is funny because I've never been to the Disney World Not So Scary, but back, oh my gosh, probably 10 years ago at this point, I used to go to the Disneyland one because I lived in California and I had like annual passes for many years. And so I used to go to the Disneyland. I think it was called Not So Scary or Not So Spooky or something. I don't think it was the Oogie Boogie Bash back then. It might have been like the Boo Bash. I don't know. I can't really remember what they called it, but it's funny because I used to go as like a middle schooler, and now I'm getting to go as an adult, and I'm so excited. So we're always there over like the time frame that Not So Scary is happening, but this is the first year that we're actually bought tickets to go, and I'm very excited to kind of experience that. So that is also what I'm packing for here. So let's take a look. So I will start with the Not So Scary outfit. So we're going from Monsters University, like the little sorority, fraternity groups. And so I'm going as Python Nu Kappa, and then JL's going as Roar Omega Roar. So we just got like t-shirts. These are from Etsy and they're really cute. I did get a large because I feel like I'm just gonna like knot it, you know, like make it an oversized like fit with like a little tie at the bottom of the t-shirt. And then I'm gonna wear this little tennis skirt that I have literally had since high school tennis, and now tennis skirts are in. So I'm gonna wear this with it because I think it would look cute with the white. That is my Not So Scary costume, Disney bounding, whatever you want to call it. And then my husband has the Roar Omega Roar one, and he'll just wear shorts with that as well. So that's what we're wearing for Not So Scary. Park outfits, I guess. These are my absolute favorite shorts. I wore these gray ones last year with like a Lulu top, and I just really liked that because they're light, kind of sweat proof. So I bought this pair in purple. And then usually I put like a workout tank top kind of thing with them. So this one's from Vuori, which I really like, this gray one. And then I got this one is new from Lulu as well. It's like a rose kind of color. So those are 2 park outfits that I can do. So that's 2 outfits. I'm gonna bring this pair of Madewell black denim shorts that I got on Poshmark. I could pair these with like just this Target tank top, or even one of those tank tops, or like a t-shirt. And then I'm also bringing this black tank top that I can, again, wear with whatever. So this black tennis dress is essentially what I'm wearing now, but with thicker straps, and it does have the built-in bra, so it has like padding there. This is from, what is that, Calia? I think this is Carrie Underwood's athletic line. I don't know, maybe I'm lying, but I got it at the outlet for like $35. So I do really like this one. So it has the built-in bra and it has shorts underneath. So this will be another park outfit. So that's like basically 3 to 4 outfits there, plus my Not So Scary, which I'll change into at night. So that probably seems like enough park outfits, but I always want to have like another option in case it rains or I get really sweaty or whatever. And then this is a little skirt that I've had for years from Kohl's. That's really cute, little ruffle. And then I thought it could actually be cute with this shirt that I got 2 years ago from Etsy. So it's just like a little t-shirt and a skirt. I could wear that to like dinner, or I could wear it to a park or Disney Springs or something. So that's another outfit. Moving on to some dresses. So this is a new dress from Abercrombie, and it is so cute, so cute. So I haven't worn it yet. This is the first time I'll be wearing it. I got this at the outlets as well, so it was definitely not $60. I think it was maybe like 30 or 40. So I'm gonna bring this dress for like a dinner date night type of thing. And this I've had for years as well. This is just like a little dress that I've got from a boutique. It's Savannah Jane, and it's just like very, I don't know, summery. Those are like the other little dinner outing outfits that I got. And then I'll bring this hat, which I've had this since college as well. I could wear it with my Halloween costume, or maybe my husband would want to wear it, or I can just wear it with one of my like park outfits if I need to. This is my little swimsuit that I'll bring. Moving on, I have this little matching set that I've worn a million times as well on trips. It's a little tank top and short set from the Loft, actually. So I got this at the Loft a while ago. I might wear this as my travel outfit, which I've done. I did that last year. This was my travel outfit to Disney on the plane. And then I'm also bringing this little short matching set that I got last year from PacSun, which is super wrinkly. We'll definitely need to use my wrinkle spray on this. But I wore this to Epcot last year and I actually really liked it. And then I'm bringing this outfit as well, which I wore last year. These are little biker shorts from Lulu. And then I got this shirt last year at the Disney store or whatever, Disney World store. And it's like an oversized shirt. And this is like embroidered. I really like this shirt. And it says it's a small. And it's like very oversized, which I always like. And then I will probably not need this, but I'm going to bring this sweatshirt that I got from Disneyland last year, 2 years ago. So just going to bring that as like a little sweatshirt. So that's the majority of my clothes and a swimsuit. I will probably pack still a cover-up for the pool, pajamas, underwear, things like that, and maybe one more like park type outfit, but I feel like maybe I am like fine on park outfits. I can't decide. Okay, I just saw that I got an Amazon package, and I think it's my husband's socks that I ordered for his Not So Scary outfit. Okay, so I was right. These are the little socks I got, which that does not look as maroon as I thought it did online, but that's okay. They still kind of match. And then my eye drops. So that's good because I'm going to use both of these to pack. So that was my little Amazon delivery just now. Totally forgot to show my cute socks that I got too from American Eagle. Little mini socks, and they're like a crew sock, I believe. Like they call it a boyfriend sock, which is kind of funny. So those are cute. And these are my socks that I was talking about for my little Not So Scary outfit with like the little pink, it looks like a little varsity sock. So I have those. And then these are what I just got my husband. These are like they look really long, but I thought those would be cute like with my socks. And they do actually match his Roar Omega Roar shirt really well. So that's our costume, I guess you could say. So those are for him. And then we ordered this from Amazon. It's like a little leather patch hat. It's kind of like misshapen from the packaging, but it's like that Hydro Flex material or whatever it's called. So it's like kind of supposed to be sweat resistant. So we got that for him on Amazon. So that is the extent to which that he is packed so far, which, hey, it's great. It's a start. And then that's his carry-on bag. That's also usually the bag that we bring in the parks, like a bigger bag. So he'll bring that. There's some other things that he's set aside for his packing. So he does have some of those cooling towels. I don't even think we've actually ever used them before. But we'll bring some of these for the parks. You like get them wet and they're supposed to help keep you cool. So looks like we'll be bringing some of those. And then we've actually never had magic bands before, but we bought some since we're staying at a Disney resort. So we both bought magic bands that we've had for months, and then the charger, and then these are some of his sunglasses. So that is some more stuff that we're bringing. All right, I'm gonna start actually packing items, which is probably what you've been waiting for this entire video, so I apologize. But I'm gonna start actually packing things together in my packing cubes. I've had it all laid out here. I probably will supplement some more things as we get closer, but like I still have 2 weeks worth of clothes to be wearing. So I'm not like gonna be completely done packing today, but at least everything on the bed I know that I won't be wearing until Disney anyways. So I'm gonna start packing those things in the packing cubes. Probably seen my packing cubes before if you've seen other videos of mine, but I have 2 different styles of packing cubes that I like to use. So first are these compression ones that can zip to be tighter. So you like put your items in there, you zip it up, and then you can like scrunch it down so it's more compact. But I also have normal packing cubes that are just like the normal zippered ones from Amazon that I've got a million years ago. So I'm gonna use those as well. So I know some people like to pack in packing cubes per day. Like, well, this is my Monday outfit or this is my whatever outfit. I prefer packing by like, these are bottoms, this is activewear, these are dresses, that kind of thing, because I typically like put stuff away in the hotel anyways. So I feel like there's no use in putting like outfits together, especially because I don't really know what my outfits are quite yet. So that's just my method of packing. But I know that other people like doing it the other way. You know what I haven't packed yet are shoes. I mean, I haven't packed a lot, but I just thinking out loud. I still need to get shoes together, but I feel like that's another thing that I can't really pack until the end. So I need to get those things together. I need to get pajamas, underwear, socks, things like that. I can't really pack up my makeup yet because I'll probably need that. Straightener, curling iron, things like that. Sunscreen. Oh my gosh, I haven't even packed sunscreen. There's a lot still that needs to be packed. But that's why we're packing early. You know, we got some time here. And I didn't even say what suitcases we're bringing, but we'll bring our 2 big checked bags. So we always have like enough room is what I'm trying to say. So when I'm talking about like packing water bottles or any of our liquids or things like that, just know that I'm packing a bigger suitcase, so I'm not as restricted on space. So I've got a lot left to pack, but we're gonna get through it. So I've compiled most of my stuff. It doesn't look like it, but I've compiled most of my stuff. I think I'm gonna try on my Not So Scary outfit because I would hate to get there and then be disappointed with what I picked. So I'm probably gonna try that on now. Very cute. I think it'll look cute together. So that is my little not so scary outfit there. I need to pause to go make dinner now, but I am gonna be bringing these shoes. I just need to spray them with that protector spray. So I'm gonna be bringing these and my Hoka's, maybe another pair of tennis shoes, and then, I don't know, 1 or 2 pairs of sandals. Maybe that's excessive. So that's what I'm gonna be bringing in terms of shoes. I really don't think I need a jacket. I am gonna be bringing an umbrella, which I have over there. I bought like a mini travel umbrella. So I'm gonna be bringing that, and I feel like that's most of it. All right, back to packing, and my socks literally take up almost a whole packing cube. I'm trying to decide why that is. Like, why is this? Do I need all these? Maybe not, but I feel like socks are one of those things where, like, if it's raining and your socks get wet, you're gonna want another pair. Very interesting, but I have pretty much compiled most of my clothes. I'm gonna leave that one out, because that outfit out, because I have a feeling that might be my travel outfit. Haven't decided yet. Maybe it'll be my going home outfit. I don't know. And then I'm leaving that out because I'm not sure if I'm gonna pack that in my carry-on or not. But dresses, I've got all my tops. And then this is bottoms. Here's my swimsuit and my cover-up. I can probably put something else in here too. Maybe like my hat will go in there. That can go there. I still have like a little bit of room in each of the cubes, which is good. But I'm mostly packed in terms of clothes. Just that one needs to be addressed. And then maybe I'll bring a pair of leggings. But yeah, for the most part, those are good to go. I do think I'm gonna need to bring another carry-on because this is not working out. My suitcase is like full basically, and I haven't even put in my shoes, my makeup, snacks, umbrella, stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna need to bring a second carry-on, which is not the end of the world. We're definitely gonna have like stuff to bring back, so I don't want to feel strapped on space. So I will be probably bringing like my Lulu duffel thing. So yeah, if you were looking for efficient packing, this was probably not the video. But if you're looking for realistic packing, I'm your girl, because I'm an overpacker. Okay, well, I feel really good. So this carry-on, I can still fit a lot in here, so definitely good to go there. This bag has got my packing cubes. I'll put my curling iron in here. I still need to throw like a few clothing items in, but feel good about that. I've got my Coach bag in this little sleeve. I'll probably maybe put this belt bag in this compartment as well. Got some shout wipes. Got my main packing cubes, and then I still have like a decent amount of space so I can put, you know, some of these other toiletries, my bathroom toiletry bag, makeup bag, and I feel good about that. And then here's my backpack that I'll put the snacks in and so forth. So I feel pretty good. I feel like that's mostly all that I can do right now. I still need like shoes and things like that, but that'll come later. I also feel like I could clean this bag. I'm not sure how I would do that, but anyways, feel really good. I will just work on my husband's stuff periodically, but his stuff is so much easier to throw together than mine is. So feel really good about this. Feel like I made a ton of progress, and I definitely feel like I won't be missing anything with all of this. And I feel like that's pretty much it. Yeah, it was chaotic per usual. I really appreciate you sticking it out with me and going with the flow. I'm still kind of getting a hang of how to do these videos. not very organized, as you can tell, with, you know, structuring what I'm gonna pack, when I'm gonna pack it, when I'm gonna film it. But I really appreciate you coming along with me, and really also happy and thankful that I'm halfway to 500 subscribers, which is so cool. My goal is to get to 500 subscribers by the end of 2023. So if you are not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. I am going to try my best to film actual content at Disney. If not in long form videos like this, probably in shorts, YouTube shorts, and also on Instagram. I post mostly on Instagram as well, so you can follow my Instagram. But I'm very excited. So we leave in just a few weeks. I'm gonna hopefully get this video up before we leave, because that has never happened before. But I definitely want to get this up before we leave so that you can keep up with us on social media while we're there. We are going to Food and Wine, we're going to Not So Scary, we're hitting all 4 parks, we're doing a rest day, we're doing a split hotel stay, we're doing a ton of dining, we're going to Ohana, Toledo, Boma, Tusker House, just like all these dinings that'll be really cool. Roundup Rodeo. We really want to go to Space 220. I've never been there. So we're going to try to do a lot. Rambly. Wow. Anytime I think about filming a video, I'm always like, I don't really have anything to say. Clearly I do. Anyways, very excited. Thanks for watching. Follow along. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, interact with this video. There's tons of really good Disney creators out there, and I'm not one of them. I'm not attempting to be a Disney creator at all, but I appreciate you sticking out and seeing my before prep content. Yeah, just still pretty new at this, but I really appreciate you growing with me, growing with us, and following us along on our trips and adventures. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.